What's up, guys? Yellow here, and today I want to talk about 5 things that I think would make this game a lot better. More specifically, the end game and what I think the end game could do, and how we could fix it and make the game more enjoyable for all the people that are really enjoying the game and want to continue to enjoy the game and not quit. So, real quick, as you can see in here, I'm climbing the tower. I'm about to hit floor 50, and once I do, for the first time, this isn't my first time hitting floor 50, but when I do hit it for the first time, there's not going to be any reason to continue any higher, right? You hit floor 50, you get your achievement, and then the game's pretty much over. There's no incentive to go past floor 50. There's no leaderboards. The gear doesn't scale. You don't have a better chance of getting better gear the higher you go, which is pretty unfortunate. I think they should have gear scaling, whether that's on a harder difficulty or the higher you go in the floors, you should get much better gear. From there, let's add leaderboards. That would be another easy way to give me motivation to continue playing this game or continue playing once I go past floor 50. You can have team leaderboards, so you and your team have a reason to play. You can have solo leaderboards. You could even have Valor Plate leaderboards to where if I'm in Aegis Horn main, maybe I just want to see how I compare to the other Aegis Horns, or Armistice, so on and so forth. I think leaderboards would be a good way to add a element of longevity to this game that it needs. I don't think a ton of people would care, and even the people that aren't going for number 1, that would give them something to strive for. Maybe a top 1,000 player wants to hit rank 900 and show that they can get a little bit higher, you know what I mean? I just think that there needs to be some reason to continue playing this game once you get past a certain point. Other than that, let's fix the upgrade bug. If I upgrade my items currently and it's the 3rd upgrade, what's the point? I have no reason, because more than likely it's going to be a 0% upgrade or a 1% upgrade, neither of which are worth the resources. At bare minimum, on percentages, it should be a 5 to 6%, and on the high end, maybe make it a 10 to 11%. On top of the items, let's add reforging. Let's be able to reforge at least 1 secondary stat. So if I had crit hit, crit damage, and then maybe plus 40% shock damage, the shock damage is useless. Maybe that's not part of my build. So I can reforge that and make it expensive. Who cares? Make it expensive. Make it to where you can pick 1 secondary stat and you can reforge it as many times as you want. And then I can reforge that until I get the secondary stat I want. Reforging definitely belongs in this game. Another thing that we could do to obviously improve this game is add matchmaking. Currently, as a solo player, I don't have any easy way to find groups without going and joining more Discords, which I don't care to be a part of. I was terrible there. But yeah, I don't want to go find more Discords to be a part of just to find groups. I have plenty of friends. Give my friends a reason to continue playing this game when I'm not on. That way we can be at the same point. Matchmaking needs to be added. And then finally, tower checkpoints need to be a thing, right? Like, let's say I get to floor 49 right now, right? I'm about to hit floor 50, as you can see. And an emergency comes up. An emergency comes up to where I have to leave the house for whatever reason, right? So there's no way for me to save this. I just have to leave it on. I have to leave my computer running. And I don't understand why there's no checkpoints in this game, right? So for those of you who don't know, in Diablo 3, this Ascended Tower of Trials is basically Greater Rifts in Diablo 3. In Diablo 3, if I clear Greater Rift 49, I can just queue into Greater Rift 50. I don't think there's any reason to not allow that in this game, especially if you're happy with your stats. Maybe you want to start over, that's fine. Charge the extra resources. That makes perfect sense. But there needs to be a way to continue from where you left off in the tower. The fact that you have to climb every single time and you're spending 3 hours climbing to floor 50, or if I want to climb to floor 100 just to show everyone how it is, I have to have a 6-hour gaming session. It's just ridiculous and outdated. I don't understand the logic behind this design, and I really don't understand why we don't just do something very simple like add checkpoints. So yeah, that's just a few things that I'd like to see changed in the end game. I don't think any of those changes are anything major that would take a lot to implement, besides maybe the leaderboard. But again, that's not even necessary. That's just something that I think would be pretty cool and a lot of fun to mess around with. I would just give the game some extra staying power. So other than that, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know what you guys would like to see added to this game. If you think the checkpoint system is a good idea. Maybe you guys like that you currently have to spend 3 hours climbing to floor 50, and if you want to try for floor 100, you have to spend a 6-hour gaming session. I don't know. These are all just my opinions. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, please toss it a like. And if you'd like to see more Godfall content, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.